All right, so the first example is a foot race. Okay, so you're running a race, you're behind by about 10 feet, and the finish line is 30 feet from you. And so we want to, right at this point, start with a little bit of analysis. We want to figure out where your position is, what is the leader's position, and then we'll continue on with this same example for the different parts of this lecture. But this is the first two parts. So this is what we've got going on. This is you. You are 30 feet, let's say, from some finish line. And let's, for fun, make this green. You are 10 feet from the leader. So the question is first, what is your position at this time? And then we'll figure out what the leader's position is. All right, so I'm going to use the origin as the finish line. So this is 0 feet. You're 30 feet from it and to the left. So that's minus 30 feet. And we're done. We're done with this part. Next thing we have to do is figure out what the leader's position is. Okay, so again, you're at minus 30 feet. And you are a distance delta x equals 10 feet from the leader. How would you find that? Well, you want to find x leader, which is equal to your position plus the change in the position. Okay. So that's all you do, right? You're 10 feet away from the guy, you add 10 feet to him to get the his position. So, right, this delta x is distance from you. This xl is the leader's distance from the finish, and xy is your distance from the finish. So it's actually just a little bit of a logical thing. To find the leader's distance from the finish line, you take your distance from the finish line and add in his distance from you. Again, if you're minus, and everything should be fine. So let's do that. Just minus 30 feet for your distance plus 10 feet for his distance. So that's minus 20 feet. So he's 20 feet from the finish line. It's got a minus sign because it's negative. All right, so there you are. You've got exactly that thing. So what did we do here? Well, first of all, of course, we drew out a little picture. Our finish line here. Maybe I should have drawn a little flag. I think these are supposed to be checkered. This probably has too many checkers, maybe too few. And then we just sort of put things together. The first thing was more or less determining the one distance from the origin, which was 30 feet, and the sign was the direction from the origin, which was left. Right, and left is negative, right is positive. So that was no big deal. The leader's position, a little more complicated. You had to take your position and look at the difference between your position and his position, and this has to be defined correctly so that you get the right answer. If you're going the other way, it would be negative 10. So take your position, where are you compared to the finish line, and where is the leader compared to you? You put them together, add them, get minus 20 feet, and you have the leader's position. All right, so that's more or less all we did there. Okay, next I'll talk about velocity, come back for an example, then we'll do some acceleration.